Well, I could support all the individuals that are here. I must say that there's one individual that's running for the Republican nomination for governor that at one time was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. I think that is wholly inappropriate. I think that our party should have rejected his filing fee, and he never should have been allowed to run as a Republican. Because anti-Semitic or racist, it's a name you guys won't know, probably, and I'm not going to mention his name, because I don't want to give him that publicity. But people that would join the Klan should never be allowed to run as Republicans in this state. And if I have to choose between someone like that, I will not vote for them.
Could you, in light of the way you answered that question, tell us the candidates you would support?
And there was just the one candidate I said I wouldn't support.
Would you support these gentlemen? And who else is running?
I said, and for how many times do I have to answer the question? I just said there was one that I would not support, and that's the individual that had been a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Mr. Wright, would you support the Republican opponents that you have in the primary, should they get the nomination over you?
I'll make it very clear. Us three that are standing up here are the only three who should be in consideration for the governorship. We absolutely cannot let a Democrat or a super rhino that I won't name who isn't here have control over such a high power in this state. And here's the deal, and I've said it before, you're going to vote Bill for whatever you want to vote Bill for. You're going to vote Jay, whatever you want to vote Jay for. You're going to vote for me for whatever you want to vote me for. But the reality of it is we all have different approaches to trying to get things done. But I think it's very clear all three of us who showed up today love Missouri, love the Constitution, and love America.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Senator Eigel, same question.
Yeah, if Mike Kehoe is not willing to stand up in front of all of you folks and answer your questions, I don't know that I'm ready to say that I'll ever support him, because I think he owes it to every Republican voter in the state to answer why he's been so Democrat-like in his time in public office. I don't want to hear why he voted for the largest tax increase in the history of the state. I want to hear why he voted to allow our land to be sold to China. And the fact that he's hiding from you right now. I just want you to know this is what the swamp does. They don't feel like they're accountable to you. They don't feel like your opinions matter. They feel like they can act with impunity regardless of what you want. It's on display with an empty podium, although we don't have an empty podium here tonight. This is what's wrong in Jefferson City. We have folks elected to protect your rights that don't think that you matter. Mike Kehoe doesn't. I actually saw Mike Kehoe right here in St. Louis about an hour and a half ago at a gas station in Chesterfield. I asked him if he was going to be here tonight. He did not say yes. And I'll tell you, if he's afraid to meet the voters in a forum like this, he's a long way from earning my vote. So I will say that I very much respect both of my opponents for appearing on the stage here today. I believe in my message for what it's worth, and I think that we're going to have a nominee. I want to see a nominee that's going to unite our party, but is going to be willing to confront that status quo. And if that person is elected, as I think that person will be in August 6th, of course I'm going to be supporting that person.
Thank you, Senator. All right, we are going